Now, look, when people vote for All-Star, they think about what you've done lately. So I got to finish strong.
That's true. I mean, listen, you've given us highlights, you've given us greatness, even given us quotes.
Say it again, Zan.
What's left to give?
I don't know, but I'm going to give y'all a classic tonight.
Meaning?
I'm going to set a new season high for points.
That's pretty good.
Excuse me, pretty... I'm talking about for the entire league, Zan. Now that's a classic right there.
That is a classic.
MP out.
All right, let's play this for a bit. Nick, he said he's going to set a new season high for the league. It's available on He'll either look. He'll either do it or look hilariously dumb. Win-win. Yep, basically superhuman tonight, and somehow the Kings still lost. Weak. Yeah, they know the Kings are trash. How do you lose to the Trailblazers? That's my personal question, man. They dropped 45-8. We still lost. Bro, look at the stats, bro. Like, Keegan Murray, why are you? You're supposed to be like my second or third best player, and you went 3 for 8. I mean, yeah, DeRozan is getting old, so but he still did solid. He went 3 for 4. He only scored 6. But I ain't gonna lie, in 21 minutes is kind of. I mean, at least you got 6 assists. Oh yeah, Sabonis gave us 17 and 8. He did pretty solid actually. How old is Sabonis now? Oh yeah, he's 32 at this point. So yeah, he should be like towards the end of his prime. DeRozan should be like 37. He's 39. Yeah, he's not doing anything. 6 points off the bench is not even a bad thing for him. We need better teammates, man. What am I going to do with the Grizzlies tonight? Outperform the top talent in your teammate conference. I need to outperform John Morant. I think this is the last time before the All-Star break. Yeah, it's in February. They can't pass me the ball quick enough. Hey.
Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style.
Hey, I'm 38 and 8. I'm sorry, 31 and 8.
Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Kings, they're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And of course, Memphis, far behind in the standings.
Well, I think for the Kings, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
And here's Memphis' starting group. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And for Sacramento, Walker out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's
he scored 64 points.
Prince, and it's Clifford in at the 2. Happy New Year's Eve,
How the
everyone.
fuck?
With the new year approaching, so is the trade deadline, Grant.
Yeah,
Damn.
sooner than you think, too, B.A. Some teams will have a new look in the new year. And, of course, that's just the business of basketball, as they say.
And, of
Bang.
course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. Any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
The special part of MP's game is how spectacular he is under the brightest lights. When he faces high-caliber stars,
Damn.
he turns it up to another
Look at that
level.
steal.
Fans have come to expect excellence from him against top talent, and I'd be shocked if he wasn't a shoo-in as a top all-star vote-getter. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league.
Let's
Teams
go.
shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Jackson, coming off a 31-point game. They get it again. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Oh, let's go.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. When you're a 6'8 pivot like Isaiah Stewart, you'd better have the strength to battle
Bang.
longer players.
Yeah, B.A., his game is all about power. Once he establishes position, it's hard to root him out of there. And, man, he sets some teeth-rattling things.
And so it's Memphis with it, following that last three-pointer by Sacramento.
I don't know why I made that pass.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
Hey.
And the Kings with another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Morant, pass to Wells. Down low. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Outside Morant. And a foul called on MP.
Damn, I didn't mean to
That's
do
his
that.
first foul.
Sacramento foul. MP. First personal foul.
Sacramento on D. 6-point game. Clock at 6. MP with the block.
Let's go.
Great effort from MP. We don't see that a ton from players
Hey.
his age. What a start.
Let's
5
go.
for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Man, he's checked in for Sacramento. And so Moran will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to
I
blame.
almost got a
Yeah,
block.
they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find the handle.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He scored 45 points, and he made the defense look helpless. As he
Bro, that
piled on the
defense was
points.
tight.
And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Well, it'll be interesting
Yeah.
to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Yes, great play by
Hey.
DeRozan to set him up. Prince has got 13 now.
I just love the ball movement.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Morant. Launches it. Called in by the Kings. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill,
Let's go.
their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. but credit their opponent for being disruptive.
And so it's Memphis with it. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. No coverage that time. Give him 8 points now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Let's go. I still made it.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Grizzlies trail by 8. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Jackson right side from downtown, and Domas Sabonis pulls it down.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
From
Bang.
deep, MP score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
And that one's good. Morant.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting
Might as well.
league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Adding to his long list of highlight reel finishes, DeRozan still exciting to watch.
And Morant gets it to go.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Sacramento on top, up by 8. And back. The Kings making a change here. Prince is checked in. Grizzlies trail by 3. They've got MP. Jarris Walker out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Murray. And it's Mann in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Oh, I don't know why I passed the ball.
In a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Jackson. And slammed it home. And a foul.
And I got dumped on.
Chance at another point at the line. It's on Jarris Walker.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And
hey,
making a change here.
Air one.
I love the determination that MP showed there. He is developing into an absolute bulldog.
Claxton, he's checked in for Memphis.
Oh, I still made it.
Morant
Cool.
comes in for Dillingham. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game,
Damn, bro, I didn't mean to do that.
Want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless rays to the rim.
Let's go.
DeRozan is checked in for Murray.
Well, DeRozan is a big-time scorer. Off the dribble, off the catch, he can do it all.
Morant.
Oh, that's my fault.
There's Morant with the slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Damn, bro,
Wow,
what the fuck
that
is
is
that?
an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Yes! A
Still made it
Morant
open me.
three.
Well, that's a good sign there from Morant. He needs to keep making those shots in order to open this offense up.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates need
How does the bonus get called lacking like that?
That's how we all grew up playing on the blacktop outside,
Why would-
competing at a high level when there was no cameras around.
All right, bro.
Brian, back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie, thanks for the report. Back to Morant. He's off on that one. Walker with some nice D. DeRozan passes to Prince. The long range hit from
Let's go.
MP.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Jackson outside.
Yo, did he break my ankles?
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Oh,
Get there,
MP with a block.
Oh, man. MP met him at the summit.
Memphis making a switch here. Dillingham's checked in. Off the inbound pass. That one drops for him. He's got 10.
And give credit to coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Pass to DeRozan. Out to Sabonis. The free ball. Yes.
Hey.
By DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got his third assist of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Morant. Oh,
get that out of here. Let's go, Sabonis.
Anticipation there from Sabonis to get a hand up and deny that attempt.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go through it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Kings on top, leading by 3. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend. But let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
I remember when three-point shooters were just special.
Yes, sir.
But now everyone's doing it. Hard to narrow down this
Me,
list.
Luka, Trey, Jerry McCain, Dalton Connect, and Kyrie.
Turning our attention to that first half for the Grizzlies. They find themselves in a close one.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Ja Morant. Yep, that one goes. Walker's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Oh.
Sabonis outside. From deep, MP
Bang.
carries it from 3. MP's got 31 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Prince against Morant. In the paint,
Damn,
Morant
bro.
puts it in.
Yeah, Morant just continuing to assert himself offensively.
Well, Domantas Sabonis already top 10 all-time in triple-doubles.
Yeah, he's a prolific scorer, rebounder, and playmaker. And B.A., he continues to add layers to his game, and he's still in the thick of his prime.
Oh, wasted no time
That's my
on that
bad.
one. 13 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Go.
It's gonna be over.
Sabonis wanted to pass it back to me.
On that one. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Morant, the pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Morant hammers it down hard.
Well, yeah, there's that explosiveness we talk about with Morant. He gets off the floor with such ease.
DeRozan passes to MP. Yes, great
Bang.
play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got his 5th assist in this one.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Morant. He's got 16. Jackson outside. Launches a three.
Oh, God, I got that block.
Sacramento. Walker's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
Morant with it. Now guarded by MP. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up and hurt.
Sends it home from three-point land.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Morant from the arc. Ooh, he connects his 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
All right.
We've got 1:55 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. DeRozan passes to Prince.
Bang.
Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
Ja slices through from behind the arc. Wells misses. The Kings lead by 9. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass.
You got it.
It's MP picking up the assist. Prince has got assist number 5 here tonight. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. MP really making a difference here.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. There's 1:17 left in the 3rd. To Morant, and it's out of bounds.
Hey.
By Morant.
Let's
Here's
go.
what Memphis' schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami
we're top 3 in
Heat.
defense. That's nice.
Opportunity for this team to take a step forward.
Yeah.
They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together.
Oh, they gotta face
Winning
us.
some of these games
Face off
will be
against us
huge for their
again.
overall confidence.
Black, left side. Outside man. The 3 from Prince. Memphis with a rebound. And there's a foul. It's on Trey Mann. That's his first foul.
Now I got 3 minutes and 47 seconds to.
By Doug Christie. He was quite
the score is 60.
demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Grizzlies trail by 3. Keegan Murray is out there with Walker. Then there's Trey Mann. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's MP in at the point. That's
Let's
the
go,
5
bump
out
steal.
there for the Kings. We've got about 1.5 minutes into this 4th quarter. He buries it from 3. Prince has got 46. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Pass to Dillingham. 4 on the clock. And again,
I thought I blocked good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
MP with it. Jackson in his pocket. MP! And
In your
again
face.
for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. It's up to Trey. It's off.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Dang.
What an avalanche.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. some changes for Memphis. Stewart, he's checked in for Jackson. Wells comes in for Whitehead. And it's Ja Morant in for Dillingham. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, guys. While Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up.
Let's go.
It's far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Sabonis. MP jams it home.
I say just pass it.
That's what he does. Sabonis is a multiple
But at the same time,
leader in the
I have to shoot it.
From downtown. Oh, the shot is off.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up.
Hey, he still missed the dunk. I should have just shot it in.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. They trail by 14. MP with it. Jackson in his pocket.
Go.
And stolen by Stewart.
Try to switch my hands.
Now Jackson. Outside Morant. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Sabonis with a screen on Morant. MP connects again from
And I wanted a screen so I could score.
Money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Kings.
Damn.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
I'm just shooting bricks because I could have won it. I could have won that thing with these.
Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Buries it from outside.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Fires the three. Up again.
Damn, I couldn't do it.
It's stolen. Here's Prince. Good! That's another bucket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had
bro.
answer for him in this one.
So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight.
Wait, Cade wasn't even in this game.
MP right here. I know it.
Man, just saw it.
There we go. There we go. Hands down, everybody. All right. You talked pretty openly about getting off to a hot start at the first half of the year. Given your play in these high-profile games so far, I mean, would you honestly say you should be an all-star?
Let me help you understand something, Frank.
Okay.
Voters value winning. Voters value entertainment. Voters value consistency. Voters value the exceptional. I've given them all of that and more. There's nothing I can say that would add to what I've already done. You understand now?
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Thanks, MP.
MP.
Thank you.
Right here.
Tell it like it is, MB. Okay. Got most of them right. Oh, Pistons. I'm going with Lakers. I don't know. No, I'll go with Miami. Fuck it. Actually, I'll go with the Sixers. Thunder, maybe. I don't know. This one can go either way. Maybe Celtics. I'll go with the Spurs. I'll go with the Timberwolves. Both teams kind of suck. I'll go with the Jazz. Why not? Damn, there's a lot of people playing today. I'll go with the Nuggets. Let me go with the Trailblazers. Why not? Let me go with the maybe the Raptors. Yeah, I'll go with the Warriors.
What's up, bro?
Alright. Yeah, I might just skip a bunch of these. Yeah, skip these all the way to the All-Star game. Oh, look at that. I can't exactly do that now, can I? I think it's because I'm doing a jersey swap or so. That's probably why. Oh no, I'm tripping. I haven't ended the night yet. Wait, why is it telling me that the night? Out of bounds, second half, Keith left. Ooh, I have to go back.
Bro, I got a great theme lined up for the second half of the season. Please tell me you're ready to go.
Yep, I'm rolling.
Bet.
Put him on a poster. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Alright. Win 5 times special shot selections. I don't even know. Just men. Get 3+ combined blocks or steals, or 10 defensive rebounds. See, my second build can do that. My first build, not so much. Win. Did this already. Yeah, this is MVP. I got MVP. There are more rebounds in the league. Another impossible feat. Alright, I'll do road games.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I am pumped to announce that the next topic of Out of Bounds is life on the road.
And hostile crowds, cross-country flights, stuff that makes a classic.
That's right. People think the life of an NBA player is all glitz and glamour, but the road is a grind. If you lock in and take care of business, it'll make you better as a team. But if you lose focus and struggle, it can unravel you.
Sounds compelling.
Yeah. We're gonna show the fans what it's like to compete in front of some of the most raucous crowds in the league. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss any of this action.
Man, I don't care about doing all this.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at some of the stats for MP.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got his
man.
Thompson.
Because I kept chucking trying to chase 60.
And it's Livingston, and it's Yang in at the center position. And for Sacramento,
most of my team has been playing more ass, so I can't help it.
Then it's MP.
What the hell?
It's Clifford at the two-guard spot.
Yeah, we're going to struggle this game.
Speculated that being an NBA coach is one of the most thankless jobs in all of profession.
Do I still have the nope? Just to win and get 5 assists.
Sports. You agree with that?
Well, Kevin, it certainly can be. There's an awful lot of pressure that comes with those coveted positions. There's not a lot of job security. And, of course, there's always the difficulty in dealing with star players. But when you win, I don't know there's a better job in professional sports.
And when there's winning, there's always coaching probably at the core.
Bang.
Correct on that?
There is no doubt there has to be cohesion between a coaching staff and that roster if you want to win at the highest level.
And here's Cunningham following the three-pointer by MP. Here's Livingston. Last game, 26 points.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Here's Walker. A shot's good.
He got it.
Assist by Prince.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Thompson outside to the left side wing. Ball, the pass to Livingston. Over Walker. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
There's Sabonis. And he makes good on the layup.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, MP.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Prince. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Pass to Sabonis. Basket counts.
Yeah, it's got it right there.
On this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Just 4 to shoot. There's the triple.
Yeah, damn, I didn't block that.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Try to just take foul, even worse.
The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Memphis was simply terrific. He finished with
that was such a nice pass.
And as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Damn,
that one goes. Count it.
Yeah, that was an easy one. Kate has every shot in his bag.
Walker dishes to MP. Back to Walker. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 10-point game. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Yeah, that's the kind of performance you're going to try to build on. Now they have to find a way to replicate that success.
I knew that was going to happen.
Sacramento now. They're on a 16-4
Just wish I could block it.
Walker, wide open look here for Murray. Drills the three-pointer.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Yeah, that man's a really good passer.
Here's Cunningham. That one misses.
All right, let's go.
Good defense by MP.
Let's run it up. Let's run it up.
Walker kicks to Sabonis.
Give me the ball. Let's go.
And again, Sacramento with the 3.
Yeah, to the 2 people that join my stream, if you're not, subscribers, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, as well as leave a like. Comment if you want to,
They're taking the defender off the dribble and then just cruising in for the layup.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a... Making a switch here. Prince is checked in.
What was I trying to do? I need 5 for still.
Pistons trail by 16. Walker out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Trey Mann. Then there's Murray. And it's Prince in at the guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Walker after the basket by Detroit.
Dang.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Walker. Prince has got 9 points.
Yeah, that's a key 3 for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
Pass to Robinson Earl. To the middle. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Poeltl with a screen on Cunningham. MP passes to Poeltl.
Damn it.
And the ref saying
should have done a regular pass.
Here's MP. He's got 9. Inside. And the
hey.
By Sabonis.
And I love it when Sabonis throws it down. Listen, we know he can shoot it from deep, but the dunk is easy money, baby.
Now, here's Ball. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Cunningham, it's good.
Damn, I thought I couldn't get blocked there.
Cunningham's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Sacramento leading by 15. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skill.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
Here's Robinson Earl. Following the score by DeMar DeRozan.
Bro, if I had a longer wingspan, oh shoot. Damn, I should have done a bounce pass. If I had a longer wingspan, I could have easily blocked that one. This one too.
Well, the Kings going into last season, bringing an experienced closer in DeMar DeRozan. Said it's what we needed. More veterans. We're a young team. We all know we're good, but it never hurts to have one of those big-time NBA players on the team for confidence, for backup, for everything. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Detroit with the ball. After the Kings pick up 2. Here's Cunningham. And
oh, come on.
Shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, listen, Cade is too much for one defender. He didn't have a choice there but to foul him.
Pregame, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Livingston's checked in. It's Prince on the wing.
Bang.
The long-range jumper. MP's got 12.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Livingston. Shoots over DeRozan. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Kings leading now by 20. DeRozan with a screen for Prince. DeRozan's shot is off.
That's
the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Deflects the pass.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season. In this quarter, they've had the right approach.
Let me try to see if I can make a miss.
And drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the
Blacks checked in for Trey Mann.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass.
Let's go.
And there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
They're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Damn.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, you
jumped
know
early.
What's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Kings lead by 19. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
25.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Sacramento Kings.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they maintain that razor-sharp level of focus? Hard to bet against them.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the...
Once again, your boy will always be the first one.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at NP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Cade Cunningham out there with ball. Then it's Livingston.
There you
Then
go.
it's Asar Johnson. And it's Yang in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Outside, Walker. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Walker is screen on Cunningham. MP passes to Walker. Lock at 6. In the corner, it's MP. Good.
Dang.
And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. MP's got 18 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Cunningham kicks the ball. Trying to answer back.
All right.
But that 3
Good
is
news is he missed anyways.
And so MV will bring it up for the King.
Why would he do
They lead
that?
by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Right side, ball. Pass to Cunningham for the 3. It's
Damn,
rebounded
just a
by
little too
Sabonis.
far out. But even then, I don't know if I can block
Sabonis
it.
has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Clifford. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very
Clifford, you gotta make those, man.
the weak coverage pay.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Here's Yang. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
No
Bang.
coverage, that's it. Prince has got 9 points in the quarter.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. MV is second.
And
Damn.
just so reliable
Dirk
offensively.
Lively.
It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
The kick out to Ball. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
That's crazy. Why did the color
To the
timeout?
second half, they're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Keegan Murray's checked in for Walker. And we've got a chance now to get caught up on how the standings are looking in the West as we make the push through midseason. Take a look at the Kings. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they're putting on display lately has been terrific.
And checking out Sacramento, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
Well, no one has been surprised by their dominance. Now they will try to take this momentum.
Oh, let's
into the
go.
postseason.
Both teams will
We
make
check a violation.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Pass to Man. To the wing right side. Black kicks to Prince. Hits it from 3-point
Let's go.
range. Prince has got 26 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
To the inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Damn.
Boy, that has to be a relief. Ending a 14-0 run by the Kings.
Back to MP. Pass to Black. Out to the wing. Pirtle kicks to Murray. And here is MP. Now, Man. Out to the right wing. Black. A three-pointer, no good.
Damn, I tried something. Yeah, bro, why does nobody want to take... Alright.
Ball, the pass to Thompson. That 3 off the mark.
I know I challenged that one.
The Kings have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Prince against Thompson. Pass to Black. MP outside. Cranes the
Bro,
three-pointer.
I wanted to get an assist, but this team is making it difficult.
Points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Thompson passes to Yang. Here's Hunter. On the wing, Thompson. Shoots over Man. Again, the miss by Thompson. Here's Sacramento.
Nope.
What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2.
Hey, that should be an easy one.
Pirtle's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, and that's his bread and butter right there. That's where Pirtle wants to operate, right there in the paint in front of the rim.
Prince dishes the black. That one doesn't go. And so
yeah, that's what you missed that one.
Making things happen for the King. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making...
Out of all the assists I've done, that's the best one that y'all think?
Making a switch here. Prince is checked in. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Hey, Tim, what are some of the keys to sticking around for role players fighting to remain at the NBA level?
Well, if you are a role player in this league, you need to understand, you need to work at everything, but be exceptional at something.
That's not even going to count.
Growing up, all of these guys were stars. Now you've got to fit in and understand on a given night what your role is.
And your thing, your sensational aspect was your three-point shooting.
You've got to do it better than anybody else, Kevin. It's got to be at an elite level because there are guys out there waiting to take your job.
And you were elite. And we'll go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Jarris Walker. Hey, Allie, what are they telling you?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Kings provided some info for us.
That's where my teammates just suck.
Hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward.
My teammates really do suck.
Allie, thanks for that.
Well, it's a tough part of the game for sure. You see these athletes out here with the strength and
my defense is not the greatest, but man, I don't know about their defense. And plus, this team doesn't want to score.
Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Murray in at the three. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Hunter, no one around him, drills it from outside. Hunter's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pistons. Here's Black. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl.
Well, the defense was solid right there.
Oh, that was the perfect timing. I'm not even going to lie, yo.
Deep 2 from Murray. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Hunter, the pass to Cunningham. No good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Mann.
All right, send me a mini screen.
It's Prince, high post. Cunningham's there. MP outside. Here's Mann. It's good.
Unwilling to
that next assist does not count. Damn.
That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Kings.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
I thought I actually blocked that one.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Kicks it out to MP.
Oh, my Lord, please.
Down low. Ball stolen.
Yeah, I should have done a bounce pass right there.
The Pistons fast break. Hunter finds Cunningham.
That's the kind of athlete Cunningham is. He gets up fast and throws it down.
Over to the wing. MP passes to Black. There's a screen to the paint. And so
he didn't even bother to go up. Oh my
and the
god.
outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, great.
Bro, really? I was trying to get a double-double. You know what, it is what it is. New goal moment available. Look at one threes and you'll enter the top 10 all time. Tonight's the night you'll do it. Oh. How many threes I need to do? I need to make 11 threes. Damn. It's doable. But damn. Alright. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream today. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Bossman Styles, and I'm gone.